What is up, my friends? You are very welcome along to a happy match reaction here on Anfield Agenda. As you can see, Liverpool have gone to Old Trafford and absolutely whooped Manchester United by 3-0, and the scoreline does not flatter Arne Slot's men one bit. 2 goals from Lucho Diaz and one, of course, from Mohamed Salah means that Liverpool are 3 wins from 3, 7 goals scored, 0 conceded, right up there, joining Manchester City at the top of the Premier League table. That is how you go into an international break. That is how you put the Manx in their place. That, my friends, is beautiful, total, sexy Arne Slot football. We're going to go through it, give you the stats from the game, ask you to vote for your man of the match. The poll is currently live there at the top of the chat. And as always, and as you've seen when we were waiting to go live, we are being brought to you today by our friends at Manscaped. Why not join myself and 10 million other men worldwide who choose Manscaped as their male grooming partners? Whether it's the Lawnmower 5.0 Ultra or the Performance Package 5.0, our friends at Manscaped have given you an incredible offer of 20% off and free shipping store-wide with our discount code Anfield20. Scan the QR code on the screen or use that code at checkout. Right, where's Casemiro? He's hiding. He's hiding somewhere. Imagine getting subbed off at half time for a kid. Wow. That was all kinds of amazing, to be honest with you. I was nervous. First 4 or 5 minutes, United certainly started the game better. We didn't see the football for the first 3 or 4 minutes, but as the game went on, Liverpool settled into it. And I want to say one thing before I hand it over to you guys in the chat and go through the stats and whatnot. This, to me, was a masterclass from Ryan Gravenberch. A coming-of-age performance. There isn't one player out there that I have a single criticism of today. Everybody from Alisson Becker all the way through to Mohamed Salah and the boys up top did us proud and played tremendously well. They didn't shirk their defensive responsibilities. They pressed in bunches. They were dismissing or excuse me, what's the word I'm looking for? They were dispossessing Manchester United in midfield at will. It was phenomenal. I am blown away. Phenomenal. Genuinely, really happy with that performance, and I'm sure you guys are as well. We'll leave that man of the match poll up till the end, but your 4 options for man of the match are Ryan Gravenberch, Luis Diaz, Mohamed Salah, or Dominic Szoboszlai. Let's have a quick look at some of the statistics from the game, with thanks to our friends at Lineup Builder. You can see that Manchester United, weirdly, had more possession, 53% to Liverpool's 47%. Manchester United had 8 shots with 3 on target. Liverpool 11 shots, 3 on target. All of them goals. That's the type of accuracy I like. Every shot on target was a goal. What else do we have? Corners, Manchester United 5, Liverpool 2. Liverpool completed less passes than Manchester United with 453 to United's 492. Passing accuracy percentage, Liverpool at 84, Manchester United at 82. And most importantly, the XG was rather close. 1.36 for United versus 1.73 for Liverpool. But the scoreboard is all that matters. And that shows, as you can see, despite the end of our match reaction. Liverpool 3, United 0. As somebody gifted 5 memberships as well, just as I was going off air in the watch along, so I want to apologise for missing that and say thank you for those 5 gifted memberships. Skinny Tacos, let me get your comment up, bro. Skinny Tacos said, love Liverpool's home games. It felt like it, didn't it? Seeing those United fans emptying out the stadium to beat the traffic. It's exactly what you want to see. And yes, I agree with Martin in the chat as well. Casemiro is finished. No doubt about it. It's beautiful. Like, I've got nothing to add to anything you guys are saying. It's incredible. And Arne Slot's probably sitting in there going, I thought this was a hard league. Keep going, my man. Keep going. Can we play them every week, said Carson Walsh. I'm in love with Alexis McAllister, said Nomad. Sad to see Szoboszlai doing that. Shocking. I don't know what game you were watching, Tyler. I do not know what game you were watching. I'm hoping and assuming you mean missing that opportunity he should have scored from. But Dominic Szoboszlai had a good game. And yes, he should have scored, but he had a good game. David White said Ipswich gave us a tougher game. We should be encouraged by Trent's reaction. Should you, or should we be? Yes, exactly. I think Trent knows now that when the game's won, Arne Slot's going to try and rest him up and save his legs for the remainder of the season. And I like it. Same with Robbo on the other side as well. Don't forget the assist from Dom. Yes, there you go. 2 assists from Mo today as well. FPL players like myself who have Mo on their team will be delighted with that one. Michael said Robbo had Garnacho in his pocket that whole game. Indeed he did, Michael. Absolutely owned him. And all United could resort to was fouling, kicking and showing their frustration. And it was a thing of beauty to watch. Their heads were exploding. The manager had no answer. And Arne Slot was able to rest up players away at Old Trafford. Reminder, we still have Federico Chiesa to join the ranks after the international break as well. And life's looking pretty good at this moment in time as a Liverpool fan. 3 games played, 3 victories, no goals conceded, 7 goals scored. I wonder how long before Eric Ten Lasso gets the P45 and gets fired. Because I don't care what any United fan tries to tell me. He has not got a Scooby-Doo. Not a clue. Fraser said, Craig, the only thing bad today was that corner. Yeah, if that's the worst that we have, Fraser, I agree with you, mate. If that's the worst that we have, it's not a bad day, is it? Will, thank you for your super chat, my friend. Will said, solid performance. Salah looks rejuvenated. Only gripe was Dom not putting the ball in the net, but that was a small gripe. Lucho! Absolutely, bro. And look, he should have scored, but if I would have bitten your hand off for this score before the game, and I'll take it right now. Christian, my friend, lovely to see you in. 11 months with us as a member as well, Christian, thank you. 3-0 and buzzing. Much love from the USA. Always lovely to see you win, Christian, my man, and much love right back to you as well. Steve Aldersey, let me get your comment up, Steve. Only 35 wins to go for a perfect season, which is something actually that Bayer Leverkusen won't be having this year. No invincible season for them after losing 3-2. I think it was a home to Leipzig. Thank you, Steve, for your comment as well. I'm buzzing, lads, honestly. I'm absolutely buzzing with this. Yeah, wow. Nottingham Forest at home as well after the international break is the next game up. It's incredible. Craig, I bet you're growing hair, you're that happy. Well, something's growing. I won't say what though, you know, family show and all that. Steve G, thank you for your membership with us for 6 months, Steve. Said, wow, couldn't be happier with Slot on the start of the season. Get the contract sorted, stay clear of injuries, and we go for the league. Look, mate, you've every right to be happy right now. We all do. Arne Slot has come in, stamped his authority on the league already. And I'm not saying he's the greatest manager in the world, but I'm not saying he isn't. Are we getting carried away? Absolutely. Should we be getting carried away? Absolutely. Will it all come unstuck? Never. Never. Come on. 3-0 at Old Trafford. We'll take that. Gary, Neville, how are you feeling right now, my man? I'm sure that Jamie Carragher will be very supportive of Gary. Clever again with the sub, said David Massett. Mo casually owning United, said Pyro. He does. The man owns them. You know when he's going to Old Trafford he's scoring. It's what he does. 2 assists as well today for Mo. Glenn said, I turned 50 on Wednesday and that was the best present. Well, happy birthday to you, Glenn. I hope you had a wonderful Wednesday. That's a great way to go into the international break, though. I'm off on holidays this week with the family, and I was worried that I was going to be going away frustrated, but I needn't have been because that was an incredible performance. Crazy Horse said, do you think Mo should get a new contract? Look, it's a long season, but of what we're seeing so far, and if we can keep up this level, I think you would be silly not to offer him a new contract. I can't get into Michael Edwards and Richard Hughes' minds, but based off what we're seeing and how sharp he looks, there is no doubt he has years left at the top level. And we all hope that the club and him can find some common ground and get a deal sorted, because he can't do any more than he's doing right now. And it's immensely heartwarming to see how good he is. You know, we've always known he's a physical specimen. We've always known he looks after himself. But he's come in this season flying, and what a start. Again, 2 assists and a goal today. The great man deserves all the praise coming his way. Craig, can you sing Ten Hag on the wheel? Ten Hag's at the wheel. How does it feel? Like shite, I would imagine. And again, to all of them deluded Mancs that thought they were back. Come on now. Be honest. It's just us here, let's be honest. Slots Paisley to Klopp's Shankly, said Ricky Paul, it looks so good. It looks great, mate. Look, we've every right to be over the moon right now. And I'm not going to try and pour cold water on any of your dreams and ambitions. However you're feeling today, it's justified, it's vindicated and deserved. Unless you're a United fan, in which case, lots of problems for you guys to sort out. And most importantly, and I don't just say this reactionary, he's not good enough. He just is not a good enough manager. And United can give Ten Hag as long as they want. And he can hang on to this too little domestic trophy nonsense as much as he wants. The league is the bread and butter. He finished 8th last season. He's in 14th place right now. He's played 3, lost 2, won 1. That's the real Ten Hag. And I'm just glad I don't have to watch that crap week in and week out, because they look like they've no plan. Whereas us, already you can see Slot's stamp on this Liverpool team. More patient in possession, more ruthless in attack, and we are phenomenal at defending at the moment. How can you not praise them? With 3 games and we haven't conceded a goal yet. That's a great start. Christian said the lads look fantastic. I loved Trent's reaction to being subbed off. I can't sit still with how happy I am at the moment. Your jokes have me silly. Thank you. Appreciate it. I always like to throw in a bit of humour, Christian, because I don't know, it's my default. I think my default setting is to try and make a joke out of something. It's a clean sheet at AC Milan. We'll do the heads. Finally admit we should be favourites. Look, I'm a Liverpool fan. I like to think I'm a realistic fan. And right now, 3 wins, 7 goals, none conceded. Getting better as each game goes on as well. You know, it took us till the second half in the last 2 games to really show ourselves. Today, I thought after 15 minutes or so, we wrestled that game away from Manchester United, and they hadn't got an answer. Alisson did make a couple of decent saves as well, so I'm not going to pretend like he didn't have anything to do. But all in all, I'm very pleased with that performance. So what's this comment Lewis Steele said? Mohamed Salah on Sky, as you know, it's my last year in the club. Did he say that, really? I guess.
Sure there's more to that sentence.
Yeah, I'm sure there's more to it as well. I'm sure that there's context to that. But, well, technically it is as things stand. Another quote here from Mohamed Salah said, I managed to be involved in 3 goals. I'm happy with that. The manager wants us to win the balls high. I'm happy with that. As I'm sure he would be. Why wouldn't he be happy? So Farron Davies said Salah confirmed it's his last year at the club. So I think this is part of the games, mate. Between, you know, what more can I do? I'm doing my part. And he's right. He's right. It's over to the club now. As Mohammed has said, it is technically his last year at the club as things sit, but that can still be resolved. And let's hope it is, because he has started the season phenomenally well. What's this one here? 1 second. Manchester United have a plus 11 goal difference in the Premier League since the start of the 2021-22 season. 117 games. So United plus 11 since 21-22. City plus 204. Liverpool plus 148. and Arsenal plus 124. I love it. I love these stats. Keep them coming. Comrade said Salah is right to say that Liverpool has to make a decision. Yes, they do. They have to make a decision and offers to Mohamed Salah, to Virgil and to Trent. I don't know what more any of them can do at this point than put in the performances they have. And again, as I said, I don't understand letting their contracts get to this position, but we all hope that the club can figure out a resolution that makes everybody happy. Salah today, apart from his attacking work, I was really impressed with his defensive work as well. A couple of occasions I remember him being back inside our 18-yard box clearing his lines. Luis Diaz has now scored more Premier League goals against Manchester United than any other opponent, with 4. That's another stat. Salah clarifies that it's not up to him if it's his last year at the club. Seems like it wasn't an announcement just referring to the current situation on his contract, which of course makes sense. And he's right to kick the ball back over to Liverpool's court. I'd do the very same in his position. Paul Rayner, welcome to Anfield Agenda FC, Paul. Let's check in on the man of the match poll, by the way. Gravenberch currently leading. We've had over 4,500 votes. Keep going. Gravenberch with 39%. Luis Diaz 34%. Mohamed Salah 22%. Szoboszlai with 5%. So keep your votes coming. Again, thank you guys for everyone that's joining us and being with us so far on what's been an incredible day. Lots more still to come. We're going to continue on with the match reaction for a while. We've got our player ratings video, and then tonight I'll be back with the late night agenda as well. Again, a special thank you to our sponsors, Manscaped. As you can see on screen, you can get yourselves 20% off and free shipping store-wide at manscaped.com with our code Anfield20. Salah is a legend, said Robbo Goy. He needs an extension. Who needs Zubamendi when we have Gravenberch? Ryan Gravenberch was phenomenal today. He absolutely owned that midfield. It's going to be the easiest player ratings video I've done in years. Farron Davey said, hope he stays though, obviously, and what a game for Gravenberch. And thank you, mate, for 13 months member with us. Appreciate you. Every one of them today were brilliant. All of them. How can you have any criticism of any of those lads today? Love Mohammed's new haircut, said Ben. Bald is better, Ben. You know, I don't know how many times I have to say it. Salah cuts off the locks, goes tight, more aerodynamic. Look at this idiot Manchester City fan. Liverpool. Motherfucker, do you know there wasn't one VAR decision that went our way today? Are you? Let's just say bye-bye. Let's just leave it at that. I'm not getting baited into it. I'm too happy. It's just a friendly is now ironic. Yes. Doesn't matter. Friendly in the Premier League. A whooping's a whooping. City fans just keep crying. Yeah, don't worry about VAR. It's the 115 charges you need to be worried about, my friend. So here's another crazy stat from TNT Sports. Manchester United were the only team in the Premier League this weekend not to score a goal. But Ten Hag's the man though, right? Jim Ratcliffe knows what he's doing. Ineos are heroes. Oh, give them back their lunch boxes, Jim. Give them back their sandwiches. Although I wouldn't eat sandwiches out of that kitchen, would you? Especially not chicken ones. Where's the line for the disallowed goal? Certain it was on. It was 100% offside. Without any doubt. Mohamed Salah was ahead of the ball. The ball was played. Mohamed Salah touched the ball before it went to Trent, meaning he was offside. You know my gripe with referees, mate. I call them out all the time, but that goal was correctly ruled out. I wish it wasn't, but it was fair. Harry, how are you, bro? Harry said 3, 4, 5, 7. Just need 6 now. Well, there's still the home game to come. Harry, there's still the home game to come. Who's Gravenberch's backup, Craig, when we play 2-3 games a week? Could be Tyler Morton. I don't know. We'll figure this out over the course of the season. I would imagine the plan for Arne was to get through to the international break. And he's done it with 3 wins from 3. Now he's a bit of time to work with the lads again who aren't going on international duty. That would include Chiesa, by the way. And we're back with Forest at home after the international break.
It's clearly because...
Yeah, we've already given your jersey a shout out, Sabrina. She's straight into the room. It's clearly because it's a jersey.
It is.
Right, now put your top back on.
A magical jersey.
Connor's here and you're walking around topless.
I have to wear it every match now. Because I don't want to jinx it.
That's it. If we don't win the league unbeaten now, it's your fault.
Okay, I'll wear the jersey every match.
There you go. Chat says thank you, by the way.
Is that me? Thank you.
Yes.
First jersey I bought in 10 years. Really lucky.
When is the international break? It starts now, Omar. It starts now. The lads will head off and we'll be back, not next weekend, the weekend after, playing Nottingham Forest. So pretty much 2 weeks now. What a day for Liverpool supporters. Absolutely. It's incredible. 3-0 away at Old Trafford. Able to rest up the likes of Trent, Robbo as well. Incredible. So, Elk70 said, any concerns that we haven't seen Elliot yet? No. And I'm going to explain it as best as I can. No concerns because everything's gone right. So, Arne Slot's making his decisions. We can't be in any way unhappy with them, with 3 wins, 3 clean sheets. And he will introduce lads in when he feels they're ready or understands what he wants, or when he feels that other people's levels are dipping. Just give him all the credit. You know, it's up to the other boys now, like Darwin, like Elliot, like Jones, to force their way into the team. You know, you can't take the jersey off these lads that are out there winning every week, keeping clean sheets. Look at this deluded little fuck. We battered you. You did, yeah, mate. You did, yeah. You battered us. Absolutely destroyed us. It was the flukiest 3-0 win away ever. Mate, you don't understand football. If that's a serious comment, you are one deluded individual who needs help. And I don't mean from mammy and daddy. I mean professional help. Go get a football tutor or somebody to sit you down and explain the game to you. Because if you think Anthony Taylor helped us today, best of luck to you. Your team were a little bunch of bitches. All they did was try to kick lumps out of us. Our boys stood up, took the ball off you in midfield and annihilated you. Go back to bed and leave the analysing to the adults. You were whooped. 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 And did I mention whooped? I don't think 1.73 XG is enough for the chances we had. It was ruthless. And that's what I loved about this. It was a ruthless masterclass. Right, what else have we got? What's this one? David Lynch said, you shouldn't get carried away after 3 games, but really, how good do Arne Slot's Liverpool look? 3 wins, 7 goals scored, 0 conceded, and taking United apart on their own patch. Hard to imagine a better start. Exactly. And I'll be chatting with David Lynch tomorrow, by the way. That podcast and video will be out tomorrow evening. What's Anfield Sector had to say? Pleasing enough in the second half, we needed Alisson. In an ideal situation, he's only there to play out from the back. It was good we kept control of the game. We did. We absolutely controlled the game. And we controlled our own destiny. And we deserved it. Every single one of those goals were deserved today. And I'm buzzing. Diaz has the potential to become a top winger globally. Under Slot's coaching, could reach superstar status. Keep up the great work. Love your channel. Thank you so much, RPA_Will. Look, I was a little bit annoyed with a couple of early times he turned over possession, Luis Diaz, but as the game went on, his impact grew into it more and more. His header, by the way, I don't think's been spoken about enough. That was a very good header, very well placed. And beautiful. Got Mohamed Salah, got 2 assists and a goal today as well. It was just a great all-around team performance and a great way to kick off the season. Alfie Pope, thank you mate for your super chat, said, what are your thoughts on what to do with Endo? Same as everybody else, and I mean this sincerely. Endo, Jones, Elliott, Kwanzaa, they've got to rip the shirt away from one of these boys. And right now, obviously Arna has to look at man management as games start to come twice a week. And he will. But trust him. Whatever he's done so far, he's done it right. I've always said I've been an admirer of the substitutions that are resting the likes of Trent up. I think it's spot on. So whatever he's doing, keep doing it. And competition are what's going to raise levels. So if any of these boys want to look in, they've got to take their chances when they get given them. And they've got to outperform the lads who are doing a great job so far. And that's a good thing to say and a beautiful position to be in. What's this one from Mark? Ryan Gravenberg, speaking to TalkSport, said on Mo Salah's future, if you see him today, he's a really good player and really good for the club. But at the end of the decision is for himself. For me, I want Mo to stay. Alison Becker saying, I will love Klopp for the rest of my life. Bit random, but okay. So, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to go record the player ratings video. I will be back at 8:45 tonight, where we'll go through everything in more detail as well. And we'll get to enjoy it. But I need your help. We're at 711 likes. We need to get to 1,000 to keep our streak going. So before I hit the end button, please do hit that like button for me real quick. We can't have our streak broken on the day we beat United 3-0. Come on now. Vidar, thank you mate. You didn't put a comment in, but I'm going to bring your chat up on screen. Appreciate you. Thank you so much, mate. Really do appreciate your support. Love you all, said Mike. Exactly, mate. It's a big love fest in here today, and rightly so. Did you hear Salah's in his last season? Yeah, again, context. He was basically saying, as things stand. And he's technically right. It's up to the club now to put forward an offer that he works for Mo and his representative. And Mo can't do anything else than what he's doing right now, which is putting in the performances, scoring the goals, assisting. You know, he's been brilliant. And I hope an offer is forthcoming because he deserves an offer of a new contract. What that offer is, hey, I'll leave that up to the club. But we all want him to stay. Of course we do. We're not idiots, you know. We've seen what he's doing. He looks phenomenal. So hopefully it gets figured out. Right, my friends, we've done it. Because of your amazing support as always, we've done it. The streak continues. I will see you guys for the match for the late night agenda at 8:45. Amazing. We've done it. Liverpool 3, Manchester United 0 at Old Trafford. As David Lynch said, 3 games played, 9 points, 7 goals scored, 3 wins, 0 conceded. Your Anfield Agenda man of the match before we finish up is Mr. Ryan Gravenberg. Over 6,000 votes, and with 38% you guys voted. Ryan Gravenberg is the Anfield Agenda man of the match. Luis Diaz in second place, Mo in third, and Dominic coming in behind. I will see you later on this evening. Don't forget, 8:45 tonight will be live. Enjoy your Sunday, my friends, because today we feasted.